welcome to the History Vlog. And today, we'll talk about the history of Iloilo. When talking about the history of Iloilo, it will also talk about the history of every municipality that Iloilo has covered. Since I'm from Cabanatuan, the first history we have to talk about is the history of Cabanatuan.
Cabanatuan was founded in 1732 by Tantuno, the first kapitan of Cabanatuan. The foundation of Cabanatuan happened to be on sometimes of April of 1732. This is one of the first municipality established in Panay, and during that time Cabanatuan has a large land area wherein the municipality of Maasin and portion of San Miguel and Nilusena was once part of the municipality of Cabanatuan.
Why is this town called Cabanatuan?
Now, Cabanatuan, the name Cabanatuan is derived in three words. First, from the word bato. Considering we have a Tigom River full of rocks or bato. The other one is from the word batuan, or to challenge, or to because of the river wherein ang flow is against the usual flow of the river, nagabato. But the residents feel that the word Cabanatuan came from the famous tree batuan, wherein it was the batuan is used as ingredient in cooking, and batuan is very rampant along the Tigong River in Cabanatuan.
Is Cabanatuan their heroes?
Well, we have local heroes in Cabanatuan as we consider them to be prominent Cabanatuananons. During the Spanish War, we have Doña Francisca Cabañas as considered to be a local hero. She was the one who helped the guerrilla movement against the Spaniards. Then we have also Tomas Confessor, considered as local hero, being the governor of the province of Iloilo and Romblon, who refused to surrender to the Japanese. And he was the head of the resistance movement in Panay. At the same time, he was the first Cabanatuananon elected as governor of Iloilo, congressman, and later on became senator and secretary of cabinet of the former president Manuel Quezon.
That's everything.
This next statue is Tomas Confessor. Tomas Confessor was a Filipino politician and also the governor of Iloilo. This statue is Tantuno. Tantuno is the founder of Cabanatuan and also the local hero that the Cabanatuananons are proud of. After talking about Cabanatuan, the next municipality that we would talk about is the municipality of Santa Barbara. Next is the huge flag of Santa Barbara that everyone have talked about. This flag is measured 30 by 60 feet, while its pole is 120 feet long. It might be the one of the largest Philippine flags in the Philippines. This is General Martin Teofilo Gado, who was a Filipino military leader during the war between the Philippines and America. He is also the first civilian governor of the province of Iloilo during the American colonial era in the Philippines. We're talking about the history of the two municipalities in Iloilo. Next, we'll talk about the history of the city of Iloilo. The old Iloilo capital. It is standing behind the new Iloilo capital. Old Iloilo capital is now called as Casa Real. Casa Real was the first capital of Iloilo wherein other local heroes and politicians has stayed. This is the Yusay Consing Mansion, or known as Molo Mansion. It is a significant and historical house in Molo, Iloilo City. It is facing towards the St. Anne Parish or Molo Church. This mansion was neglected for several years in the past and was thought to be good for demolition, but gratefully it was turned into a heritage museum. It was built in 1920. The first resident of this mansion was Doña Peta Lacson with his husband, Stanislaw Yusay. Next is the Molo Church. Molo Church was built in 1831 under Fray Pablo Montaño and was completed in 1888 under Fray Agapito and also under the supervision of Don Jose Manuel Locsin. Molo Church is called St. Anne Parish at early years. Jairo Cathedral was built in 1864, the year that the district was named a diocese by Pope Pius IX, by order of His Grace Mariano Cortera, the first bishop of Iloilo. Also in Jairo Cathedral, you can find the statue of Nuestra Señora de la Candelaria, or known as the Lady of Candles in English. Nuestra Señora de la Candelaria is a miraculous statue that other people's illness was cured by praying to her. This statue is the first Mayan image in the Philippines and Asia, personally crowned by a Pope and Saint. Pope and Saint John Paul II was the one who issued a canonical coronation towards a venerated image on February 21, 1981. Besides all the things that I've discussed about the history of Iloilo, there are more other histories in Iloilo that I'm not able to talk about. By the way, thank you for watching.